Welcome back to the Lips reaction. I'm Lips, and today we continue our Game of Thrones journey. We are currently in season 6, episode 6, Blood of My Blood. Episode 5 was my favorite episode of this season, and I just have this gut feeling that the end of season 6 is going to punch us in the gut, punch us in the feelings, punch us in the thoughts, punch us in the heart. What did I leave out? The throat? I don't know. I don't think it's going to hold anything back, and I'm excited, though I'm terrified, because this is Game of Thrones. And if somehow you're stumbling in on this and you don't understand the essence of Game of Thrones yet, which is an essence that I continue to learn, Game of Thrones will take away every last little bit of hope you have. And then it will have you grasping on to things that, because you have no hope left, seem like hope, but in a normal world, those things would still seem like the worst case scenario. You will hold on and you will grasp for this hope that was never really hope to begin with, but is the best hope we could hope for in this world. And then it will kind of give it to you and then take it away, or it just won't even give it to you. It'll make you think you're about to get it, and then no, sorry, not for you, not for you. And then the Reigns of Castamere will play. So that is the experience of Game of Thrones in a nutshell. So let's go on this journey. Blood of my blood. I'm nervous. Hold my hand. Episode 6. If you want full-length reactions, hop on over into Patreon. That is where all of the full-length reactions are. Otherwise, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you in the episode. This room is so bright. Bran! Duh. He's warging for a long time.
Burn them all!
Where's my sister?
You know, even Hodor didn't make that look easy, so this poor girl.
Burn them all!
Oof. Burn them all, burn them all, burn them all, burn them all. I'm trying to think of how you can Hodor that. Ooh, they're coming. They are still coming. Help.
Meera.
Help.
They found us.
Help? He doesn't seem scared. Lord of Light? Whoever this is knows how to fight them. And efficiently. And with flair.
Come with me, now.
What about Bran? How? Help!
The dead don't rest.
Well, ain't that the truth? Huh. Okay. That should end well for us.
It's so green.
Oh, yes.
Look at him! Baby Seam!
Still, you'll find more green here than anywhere else.
You're nervous. You're a nervous talker.
Yeah. Oh, Sam.
Well, that's not any better, being a nervous mute.
I come back here after my father made me renounce my title and inheritance and, well, threatened to kill me if I didn't.
His dad really does suck.
Doesn't feel welcome at that point.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I certainly didn't expect to be introducing him to my family.
That little Sam is your baby.
Yes, no, that's very important. If he thinks that little Sam's his grandchild, he'll take you in.
What did you tell your family about me?
I met you in the north.
Did you tell them how far north?
Probably no.
It's a parchment.
You didn't tell them where I'm really from. You didn't tell them I'm a wildling.
Gilly. They can't know.
He hoped I'd make a man of myself by killing some bloody wildling, so it's probably a good subject to avoid, if at all possible.
I think we're here.
It's Sam lore today. This is gonna be my Roman Empire.
Oh, hello, Mother.
Oh, she loves him.
I never thought I'd see you again. You look wonderful.
Oh, you're a woman now.
Father says I have to marry Simon Fossaway. Yellow teeth.
That's enough, Tala.
Oh.
Oh, my. You are lovely.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
I'm happy to know you, Lady Tali.
Oh.
Oh, and this is our son, Samuel.
A baby is innocent.
It's me, your grandmother.
Oh.
You'll be a scholar, like your father.
Wow. It's a very nice and warm welcome. Potentially too nice and warm. But I'm happy about it.
You're afraid for her.
Of course I'm afraid for her.
The faith militant are very stern with those who overstep their bounds.
Oh.
Truly opened her heart to them.
She's always been very devoted to the poor and the unfortunate.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
she's
I thought
devoted to the gods as well.
Oh, she is devoted to the gods, huh?
Would you like to see her?
You better say yes, Tommen. Oh, wow. She very devoted.
Have you spoken to him at all, the High Sparrow?
Yes. A few times. Have you?
Yes, I have. He's not quite what we thought he was, is he?
He's worse.
It's not an easy thing admitting to yourself what you really are. He's helped me.
You're a good person. You've always been a good person.
Mm-hmm.
I've had lots of time to think about how good I was at seeming good.
Oh, damn. Is she just good at seeming in atonement?
What about Loris?
I love my brother. I will always love my brother.
Uh-huh.
His soul is pure and perfect. His sins don't erase that purity, they only obscure it. Needs to atone for them. We all do.
That's why, because she saw him. That's when it flipped for her. Damn, Dad really hates Sam.
Is it from today's hunt?
Well, no, we haven't been able to cure that one yet. This is last week's.
He was never invited on that, was he?
So do you do much hunting up at the wall?
North of the wall, you don't hunt, you don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
I say we. It's my friend John, mostly.
Oh.
Oh, and Gilly, she's quite a good hunter as well.
Oh. They're gonna hate that.
We once met a man, Lord Umber from Last Hearth, wasn't it, Randall? Who said he taught all his daughters how to hunt.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mom, for the save.
Our father would never teach us. I think our father could learn a thing or two from your father.
Oh, nope. You don't trust. You do not want that, girly pup.
Not fat enough already.
Okay. You are really a buzzkill in this dinner. Nothing's gonna taste good with your fucking hate seeping out of your pores.
I thought the Night's Watch might make a man of you. Something resembling a man, at least.
Okay.
You managed to stay soft and fat.
Well, you managed to stay a piece of shit.
He can wield a sword.
Oh,
He killed a Thenn.
let's go,
Killed a
Gilly.
White Walker.
Let's go, Gilly.
He drove a dagger into the Walker's heart. He risked his own life to save mine more than once. He's a greater warrior than either of you will ever be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's supposed to stay there, though. Uh-oh.
Your way down to Castle Black.
Uh-oh. She fucked up.
Where are you from?
Oh, good.
How'd you come to meet my son?
Good. Good. Good.
The Night's Watch came to our keep.
Where?
Gilly?
North of the wall.
North of the wall. You're a wildling.
Yep. Well, she won't be staying here.
Kingdoms have waged war against these savages for centuries, and here I sit, hosting one in my hall.
Sam.
See that sword? It's called Heartsbane. Been in our family for 500 years. It's Valyrian steel. A handful of them left in the world.
Oh.
Supposed to go to
We
my
need
firstborn
that.
son after I die. To him.
That's why he made him renounce.
If he were to become Lord Tarly of Ornhill, it would be the end of this house.
That's so fucked up.
I took you for a mole's town whore when I saw you, and I made my peace with that. Who else would have him?
Wow.
It was a wildling whore that seduced my son. This you getting back at me, boy?
You know what? He doesn't have to do anything for you to think he's trying to get
Not
back
to my
at
table
you.
and making me dine with it.
Wow. Kill him, Sam.
Your invitation into our home.
Come, my dear. Tala.
Ooh.
I've lost my appetite.
Wow.
You dishonor yourself.
Oh! Tell him. Oh.
Well, there's a fine woman. You're not worthy of her.
You're not worthy of her.
To please her, I'll take the wildling in. You can work in the kitchens. The bastard will be raised here.
Because it's Sam's kid. If he ever finds out, though.
Will be the last night you ever spend at Hornhill.
I think he expected as much, to be fair.
I'm not angry at you. I'm angry that horrible people can treat good people that way and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
When do you have to go?
First light.
Oh.
Say goodbye to him for me.
Sam! Oh.
You're not what he thinks you are, Sam.
Tell him.
He doesn't know what you are.
Tell him.
Goodbye, Gilly.
One last time. Don't let him walk out. Oh, I hope she is protected here. Oh, I hope, and I pray to those 7 gods, old and new.
Sam?
We're leaving.
What?
What? Wait, what?
What are you doing?
We belong together.
Ah,
All of us.
yes.
Sam, that's your father's sword.
We need the Valyrian steel.
And to you, my beauteous bride, I pledge undying love.
Can Arya do it? Wow. Oh?
Murder! Oh, I gasped!
Oh, I thought it was real for a second. Those are very blue eyes.
Hear my prayer, oh cruel gods, take my life instead. For I cannot face another day when my sweet boy is dead.
She is a good actress.
Oh, darkest day, my heart is full of sorrow. And there is no tomorrow.
You can't, Arya.
Fear me!
Thank you.
You know what you have to do. She told him how she was gonna do it, so if someone else drinks that rum.
I saw you the other day in the audience. I remember when the players came to my village. I didn't have any money, so I snuck in. Just like you.
Oh no, she's being very nice. Fuck.
You're very good. My final speech is shit. But to be fair to myself, which I always like to be, the writing's no good.
I thought it was great.
How would you change it?
The Queen loves her son more than anything. She would be angry.
She would be.
She would want to kill the person who did this to her.
She would.
You have very expressive eyes, Mercy. Do you like pretending to be other people?
Oh! It's a hobby.
I have to go. My father's waiting for me.
Does she know?
Well, I was thinking...
Oh, we're all thinkers now, are we? Why should my ideas have any more value than yours?
That was the wrong bottle, wasn't it?
You have no right to an opinion.
Wow. Arya!
Careful of that one. She wants you dead.
Oh. Hell, we just fucked up. She couldn't let go of who she was. Uh-oh. There she is. Hi, little snitch. It's not gonna be there. Needle's not gonna be there. Never mind. Can she just leave? Can she?
As I expected.
Shame.
Yeah.
You promised me.
Promised her what? Is she gonna kill her?
Don't let her suffer.
Girl, are you jealous? Okay. She knows, though. She's ready for it. Why does he look like he's being weakened at Birdied?
Madness has overtaken this city and grasped in its claws my children. But now we must drive it back.
Okay, Sir Tyrell, where has this energy been?
If we sin, we must atone. She turned a blind eye to her brother's sins.
Oof.
She disgraced her house, her king, and herself.
This is gonna go poorly. She seems relieved. I am not yet. Oh, hi!
Sorry to interrupt. We're here for Queen Margaery and Sir Loras Tyrell. Give them to us and we'll be on our way.
Uh-oh.
I don't have the authority to give them to you. And you don't have the authority to take them.
Oh.
You've already insulted one great house. It won't happen twice. Every last Sparrow will die before Margaery Tyrell walks down that street.
I fear Margaery will die.
We yearn for it.
What?
But there is no call for it today.
What?
There will be no walk of atonement.
Huh?
Queen Margaery has already atoned for her sins by bringing another.
Huh? Tommen. Tommen! Margaery.
Together, we announce
I was your biggest fan.
a new age of harmony. A holy alliance.
That look of disappointment. It's bad. It's really, really bad.
Together, we will restore the Seven Kingdoms to glory.
That fucking smirk. Oh. My least favorite storyline, and it just has so much stakes. staying power? I have so many questions. George, what are you doing?
He's beaten us. That's what's happening.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh.
When you attack the faith, you attack the crown. Anyone who attacks the crown is unfit to serve as Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
You're joking.
I have to answer to the gods.
Not when you're sitting in that chair.
The crown's decision on this matter is final. You have served your house and your king faithfully for many years. And you will continue to do so.
From where?
But not in this city.
He knows the castle better than anyone.
You did lose the Blackfish after the Red Wedding. You had him right here in this hall, and you let him leave. To hunt him down and kill him, you couldn't find him. That's what it means to lose something. Now he's come back and taken River Run.
Oh, wow. How the disloyal stay disloyal to their bones.
River Run can withstand a siege for a year.
If I want excuses, I'll put her in charge.
Wow.
All across the Riverlands, right down to King's Landing.
Yeah, you're a joke. Yeah. You killed an entire group of people after inviting them into your hall for a wedding ceremony. You lost any respect then and there. And that was nearly 3 whole seasons ago. 30 whole episodes ago. I don't know.
You'll show him the knife you used to kill Robb Stark's child in its whore mother's belly. And you'll show him the knife you used to open his niece's throat. Cheer up, Lord Edmure. You're going home.
That's a wild card I did not see coming.
I'm going to give Bran the largest bag of gold anyone has ever seen. And have him gather the best killers he knows. Take them to the Sept, and I'll remove the High Sparrow's head and every other sparrow head I can find.
You can't.
He has our son! He stole our son!
Where's Cersei's fight?
We should treat them without mercy, and we will.
Oh.
But if you kill the High Sparrow, you won't leave the Sept alive, and without you, this is all for nothing.
Huh.
Stand at the head of our army where you belong. My father wanted you.
That's true.
Show them what Lannisters are, what we do to our enemies.
Okay, I can get behind that. I can respect that.
You'll stand trial soon. I need to be here for you.
It will be a trial by combat. I have the mountain.
Do you? Will you?
They've made us both stronger. All of them.
Yeah, I do fear that. I am realizing that, and I am fearing that.
No idea what we're going to do to them.
I hate it. Seriously, is
we'll always be together.
That ear bite was personal. Like, really? I feel like I've been intruded. Cersei's too powerful. She's too powerful. Too powerful.
Three-eyed Raven sent for me.
The Three-eyed Raven's dead.
Huh.
Now he lives again.
Who is this guy?
When I last saw you, you were a boy. Fearless boy. Loved to climb the castle walls and frighten his mother.
Hello?
Uncle Benjen. The last letter John wrote me said you'd been lost beyond the wall.
Oh my gosh.
The White Walker stabbed me in the gut with a sword of ice. Left me there to die.
But?
How?
The same way they made the walkers in the first place. You saw it yourself.
Wow.
A shard of dragonglass plunged into your heart.
Wow.
You are the three-eyed Raven now.
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't have
it's
time to
Benjen.
learn. I can't control anything.
We've been waiting for this for fucking 56 episodes.
Drink.
56 hours, Benjen! We've waited! We've wondered, we've
He will
longed.
find his way to the world of men. When he does, you will be there waiting for him.
That is a revelation that is gonna, like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, Benjen's back.
How many ships will I need to bring my Khalees out to Westeros?
1,000 ships, easily. Probably more.
And who has that many?
Nobody.
Nobody yet.
Yet, she says. I love her.
You weren't made to sit on a chair in a palace. You're a conqueror, Daenerys Stormborn.
She do be that.
Wait here.
I'm nervous for her progression.
Anna do Thrakman. Ayos Anagina.
She said to wait. Wow. It's so big! He's so big! Oh, she's riding him! So he's like, horses for peasants in Dothraki. Dragon is her Queen Daenerys.
Bosman ha boskal. Anna bobogag sendo trakoi. Anna ogag ierier.
Yes.
Anna gabak sanali erua Khaleon. Rei ha paresere omnai. Hasheri hrize vidov yovi have shivi gazgar.
Will you ride the wooden horses?
Sheri bajira hashi sandale. Vinajo Mikhal drogo asas koi me hasati.
It's the gift he promised her. It is.
Machine! Mayeyan!
And always. Now and always. Holy shit! Oh my god, okay, all right. They jam-packed that episode with everything that we needed, and then some. The ending with Daenerys is phenomenal. I feel like they have been knocking it out of the park recently with Dany, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I think there eventually will be a downfall for her. But I'm just going to soak it all in. I'm going to soak it all in right now because it's hype and it's exciting and I feel her power and I see the leader that she is. And I'm ready to see her story, even though I'm very, very scared of the future for her. Now, Benjen coming back. I have been wanting that for so long. Obviously, we all have been wanting that for so long. And I think the mystery of that is like one of those things that it happened so early and it's come up a few times. And sometimes the show does something. There's a way that they edit pieces of storylines together that give you an inkling sometimes of like who they're talking about. So they'll say kind of like an obtuse comment or kind of a cliffhanger of a comment, and then the next scene will be who they're talking about. And I've gotten kind of like side glances in the comments at times because people would be like, why would you even think that? And I'm like, I'm just picking up on the way the show is edited. Like, that's all I'm doing is I'm noticing that like they go from making this comment and then the next scene is this. Now they've never to anything that I picked up on yet in my first watch through have made a comment about their uncle and cut to something that made me think like, oh, that's where he is, or that's who it would be. And maybe quite possibly they did, because I do really think that they thread the ties of the stories in a way that are like, if you pick up on this way of editing the story together, that you're like, oh, the puzzle pieces are fitting together in this weird way that I never would have expected. So that came out of left field for me, because I think when we were told that he was found and then Jon was stabbed and effectively killed, I do think I gave up hope on him ever coming back into our lives. Obviously, deep down, I wanted it and I hoped and I thought it could happen still, because they never wrapped that storyline up. We never found him. But there's a lot of storylines in the show, so I thought maybe it's just one of those things that will never circle back around, and I'm so glad that it did. And in a way that is so good for us. And I'm very glad that they hit his face, because I don't think, one, the reveal wouldn't have been as good, and two, it's been so long since we've seen him. 56 hours of other faces, you know? So I'm really glad that they revealed him in the way that they did. I think that was really, really good. The storyline in King's Landing right now, the fucking Sinister 7 or whatever, fucking, I don't want to commit their name to memory, but here we go. Hold on. The High Sparrow. Okay, the High Sparrow group. That storyline, I have been so aggravated with the pacing of that storyline. I do feel like we're finally at a place where it's less aggravating, and I almost am like, wow, I wish this would have happened earlier. This dragged on for this to be the conclusion, but I guess like in the grand scheme of things and in the depth of everything, like Margaery had to make the decision she made because she saw her brother ready to end it all, ready to give up completely, and that she had to go into action because Cersei and Margaery have have a lot of similar traits, and that their love for their family, or they're maybe more, for Margaery it's more her love for power. She does love her brother a lot though. So I want to say her love for her family drives her pretty deeply. And I think if she ever had a kid and she had to make decisions based around that kid, it would be very terrifying. Because I do think Margaery it's more sinister than Cersei, deep down. But she doesn't have a lot of things that bring that sinister out. She's in this comfortable place of like, she wants power and she can kind of play a longer game for power, where Cersei has power and doesn't want to lose power, so it's going to make her more frantic. It's going to make her more hasty. And we've seen that time and time again from her. And the element of her children and loving her children so deeply and having this like extra pool of like motivation that can get a little bit confusing with her motivations of power. It makes Cersei the powerhouse that she is, and Margaery, and Margaery's ability to kind of like play the long game for power. Not even the long game, like Margaery has power, but she didn't for a little bit, right? But like, she manipulated her way back into it, which is terrifying and is going to have drastic effects. It's not really the way I want to see the Lannisters taken down. But I think the thing is like, there's so many other really phenomenal, like powerful storylines right now. And this is in the King's Landing Lannister High Sparrow storyline. Although this episode, I will say, is probably a turning point for. He is getting the, like, I think it was like season 3 Daenerys effect, where it's like, the storyline has to continue, but it's just not our focal point, but we have to keep coming back to it, but it's just going to feel a little stagnant. Not because it is stagnant, but because everything else is moving at a much different pace than that storyline. And that's important perspective to have. Valyrian steel, though. We have another Valyrian steel sword. And it is now in the hands of Samwell. And I hope it stays in the hands of Samwell because we need Valyrian. We really, really do. That sword also seemed incredibly heavy. So maybe that sword could be turned into multiple swords? Maybe 2? The title of this episode was Blood of My Blood. I think Benjen coming back is definitely Blood of My Blood. Obviously, Daenerys' speech at the end, Blood of My Blood. Big call back to the promise that Khal made to get her the 7 kingdoms, or get her the throne back. It's wild to think back on that first, I think it was the first season still, when Khal Drogo killed her brother. That was probably one of my most favorite moments so far, or at all, in the history. I would love to do like a ranking list of our favorite moments, most iconic Game of Thrones moments when we finish the series. That would be really fun. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I'm Lips. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, wherever you are in the world, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next episode.